Aquarius and Leo. Hello, welcome to an Aquarius experience. I'll be doing a connection spread for the highest good of the relationship. This is for Aquarius and Leo. I'll be doing current energies, your individual challenges, and mutual energies, uniting forces. So overall, we have a few cards coming out. You have the Queen of Wands, which symbolizes confidence, passion, just a new found fire within the relationship or within both of you. There is a Tower, which is sudden transitions, changes, just coming abruptly and without any warning. So it was pretty sudden. You have the Hangman, which came up in reverse. So it looks like whatever stuck energy has now transitioned into a new perspective. And you have the Lovers as well. So I would say that this is definitely going to be a intimate or romantic relationship. Aquarius, for your current energy, you have the Prince of Cups. I want to say that Aquarius, you have acquired this newfound window into the emotional aspects within yourself that you may, before this Tower moment has happened, had not been observant of or aware of. But now you're kind of just like looking at this cup, looking at this new perspective of your emotional level and levels that had not existed, or maybe they had existed, but they just they were in the background, and now they're here laying before you. It is very hard for you not to see them, and you are now gripping it and looking at it in a new perspective and seeing, aha. It's kind of like an aha moment for you emotionally. For your challenge, however, we have the Strength. So that is the Leo energy. So it could be that you are having challenges with your Leo. It could be that you are having challenges within yourself, kind of harnessing your own strength. Maybe you have or are pulling yourself back a little bit, or you are now finding this new way of taming the shrew, taming the Leo, or even taming the Leo within you, the Aquarius. But you're having like this real confidence in that fiery energy and how to regulate it. I wouldn't say regulate it. It's more of a taming. So you're looking at it and you are now able to direct it for good, versus where before this Tower moment it was hindering the relationship. For Leo, we have the Ace of Wands. So they too have this fiery energy. This is the Queen of Wands, and it's a new energy. It's a new beginning, a new passion, a new direction, a new way of thinking how I'm going to move forward. And in Leo's challenge, they're finding it challenging to moving on to this new chapter. And it could be that they're finding it hard to move away from their Aquarius, or it could be that they're having a hard time transitioning to something outside of the relationship. They have a lot of mental baggage that they are carrying with them moving forward, whether it's with Aquarius or without. Either way, they are having just a huge burden of their own mental hindrances towards maybe self-doubt, limiting beliefs. But it's all mental. It's not anything outside of that. There's a lot of emotions and a lot of passion here, and it looks like Leo is still dealing with the mental burden of whatever this Tower moment caused. The United Force, we have the Four of Pentacles. So this is the only situation where Pentacles has shown up. So it may or may not have anything to do with money. It could, but it's more suggestive that both of you are holding on to something quite tightly. So it could be that both of you are holding on to money, but it could also be stability. So although this Tower moment has happened, it's both of you are kind of just holding on to something that's grounding, something that's in the 3D, that's in something outside of them. Whether that's stability or neutrality, calmness, civilness between the two of you. Both of you kind of go back to, okay, well, all this is happening. This Tower has really shook us. Let's just stick to what is fundamentally the most grounding, which is the 3D, which is your home, your safety, work. Let's just hold on to that, since everything else is kind of just in an uproar and basically feels like it is or has fallen apart. Advice for the Aquarius. It's almost as if the both of you are feeling so unsafe, and the only place and the only state that they can feel safe in is their own groundedness. Because whatever this Tower moment has done, it has completely just shaken everything else? But the passion's here. And groundedness is here. So Aquarius, the advice is the moon. It's kind of just tapping into your intuition and maybe even going more in depth into this newfound emotional aspects. And kind of staying in that place of your emotions. So although you are finding groundedness in your immediate surroundings, the advice is to also find that groundedness within yourself emotionally. And the only way you can do that is if you continue to unlock the doors and look at whatever it is that you have been hiding from yourself. So whatever it is that you are not looking at emotionally, go ahead and start going into that dark basement and shining a light on some of the things that you have left in the dark within your own mind and within your own heart. And you don't have to necessarily do anything with it. It's just looking at it is the first step. So as long as you can spotlight some of those things, then you can progress here and really grow. But if you continue to hide these things and not look at them, there's no way that you can master some of these emotions. And by master, I don't mean blocking them. I mean utilizing your emotions, because your emotions are the most powerful thing that we have. And it's really important that we listen to them and we look at them and we see what we can do with them. Then after, that would be the next step. For Leo, advice for Leo. Saw the Ten of Pentacles. If it comes up again, then I'll use that. Leo advice. Well, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So for me, the Queen of Pentacles as an advice would be to really start looking at distributing fairly your abundance, your energy, whatever it is that you have harvested, whatever it is that you have in life, you have a lot of, whether that is energy, love, money, sustainability. It's important that you really think thoroughly about where it is that you need to invest, whether it's in yourself, in others, in other aspects of groundedness. It's like you have harvested the fruit or the crops, and now you're just kind of just sitting on it. Like, okay, what do I do with this wealth? Where do I invest it? And there's also this bunny rabbit here at the bottom, which indicates that there is a window of time that you must do this. Because if you just hold on to these crops, these grapes, and she's got a pear, and if you just continue to hold on to them and you don't do anything with it, it will soon rot. They will rot because they have already been picked. In the immediate future, what can be expected for this relationship between Aquarius and Leo. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is a lot of work. So in the future for this relationship, there is going to be a lot of work going forward in this relationship. However, that offer, this is an offer, this is a seed planted to work on that. So the both of you are seeing the potential if you are giving enough effort and enough work, the both of you, that something can transpire, something quite beautiful. However, there are a lot of pentacles here. And so I want to say that there definitely is some kind of money involved and finances and stability, but there is this idea of creating a stable environment for the both of you. And I did see the 10 of Pentacles earlier, which talks about stability within the home, generational inheritance, a legacy. And I would say that Leo is the one that is prominently focusing on that stability and that potential for a prosperous home life. And Aquarius, it looks like all that you really need to do is focus on the emotional aspect of the relationship and hold on to that, use that, harness that, use that strength here that you are finding hard to encompass at this time. But you are presenting as someone who is really cognizant of the emotional aspect that you bring into the relationship. So that is your duty, or that is your role in the relationship, is to take care of the emotional aspect within yourself and the relationship. Or better yet, if you can tap into your own capabilities within yourself to play into the emotions, use the emotions for the highest good, then it can trickle into the overall outcome and overall success of the relationship. Because I just noticed here too is that there is a sun behind this moon here. So there is the potential of happiness as long as you pay attention and, I want to say, honor the emotional aspect of what's happening here.